Alright. Star Trek Picard. One of the most terrible shit that went on, some of the shit that went on in Star Trek Picard was 7 of 9. Now, I grew up on Star Trek Voyager. I grew up on Star Trek Voyager. I grew up on Next Generation. Not so much DS9, but what can you do? They didn't air it as heavily as they did Star Trek Voyager. Because of Star Trek Voyager, I'll always know what I was doing on 9/11. At school, during 9/11, they didn't tell us that 9/11 was fucking happening. No, no, no. We found out we all found out when we got home that 9/11 had fucking happened. You know, there was a major historical event was going on, and the teachers couldn't be fucking bothered to set up a fucking TV in the goddamn gymnasium or something to let us know what was fucking happening, or set up a radio, or do something. Do something to let us know that major events, historical events, were going on. When I got home from school during 9/11, I went to go watch the television. Turned it on. Tried to watch Star Trek Voyager, but I couldn't because it was switched on to the news feeds. Back in the day, they ran Star Trek Voyager. You know, they ran it right as I got back home from school. They were running it in sort of syndication. I think it was still going on at the time. I think it was still in its run. So yeah, that happened. And I missed Star Trek Voyager that day. Yeah, because of Star Trek Voyager, yeah, I'll always remember what was fucking happening during that. How I learned about 9/11. Now, yeah. 7 of 9, you know. 7 of 9. She was an introverted character who was just discovering her humanity. And at the end of Voyager, it looked like she would get together with Chakotay, and then that would happen. And that's fine. But no. Now, they fucking turned her fucking into a goddamn fucking lesbian. They turned her into a fucking lesbian without any fucking with no regards to fucking continuity. They turned her into a fucking lesbian. And then they turned her into a murder bot. A murder fucking fembot. Who just straight up fucking takes fucking phaser rifles and just fucking kills people. Because for fuck's sakes. No, yeah. I guess they pissed on Star Trek Voyager because I think they thought it wasn't fucking progressive enough. you know. Never mind the fact that that series had the first female Starfleet captain and was led by the ship was led by a woman. Never mind all that shit. Never mind that it was like that. Never mind that you had a diverse cast. No, that shit wasn't good enough. We gotta destroy that too. We just gotta destroy that memory in everyone's heads because fuck you. You know? We're gonna take this once straight character and yeah, you can't fanboys, you can't have her anymore. She's not interested in the guys anymore. She's interested in the fucking she's interested into fucking boxes now. She plays with fucking boxes now. She doesn't play with dicks anymore, for fuck's sakes. No. Now, yeah. Every bit of Star Trek is fair game to these fuckers, I guess. I wouldn't be surprised if in season 2 of Star Trek Picard, if that ever happens, by the way. If season 2 of Star Trek Picard happens, if it ever happens, I wouldn't be surprised if they took shit back to DS9 and just pissed on that series too, somehow. Maybe they bring Cisco back only to just have him be there. It's just somehow to piss on everything or something. Maybe you make Cisco want to destroy the Federation now for some fucking reason, for some dumbass bullshit. For fuck's sakes. Well, pissing on Star Trek Voyager, you know, as as much as it as much as that series as much as that series was as much as it was stuck in third gear, it was still fun to watch when you're a fucking kid. You know, you're not as cynical. You know, you're just a young kid. You watch Star Trek, you watch Star Trek Voyager as a young kid because you want to watch more Star Trek. Because more Star Trek to you is more Star Trek. It's you love Star Trek. You love the Next Generation. You love the original series. You're a young kid. You want more. And Star Trek Voyager was that more. And I have fond memories of watching Star Trek Voyager as a kid. And that just fucking pisses me off that they're just fucking pissed on Star Trek Voyager. You know? They'll point out, oh, we have this really awesome female character, Michael Burnham, and yeah, they'll shill Michael Burnham all day, but yeah, you ask them to fucking shill for Star Trek Voyager. You point out that there's a white female captain, and they'll say, "Oh, that show's too problematic." They'll say that it's too problematic for some fucking reason. Why? Why is it too problematic? Because the past is too problematic to these pissants. What they'd love to do, what they're savoring to do, what they wish they could do, what Alex Kurtzman wishes he could do, what Alex Kurtzman really wishes he could do, He wishes he could. He wishes he had a genie bottle. He wishes he had a genie bottle. Grants 3 wishes. First wish is that every Star Trek fan first wish in that genie bottle series of his is him wishing the Orville never exists. Just never existed. The next one is that everything he does, everything that he makes, everyone watches, everyone fucking loves. And then the third wish of his is that all Star Trek gets rewritten in his image. That's Alex Kurtzman's 3 wishes in a fucking genie bottle, folks. That's what he would fucking wish for. Because, yeah, he can't fucking stand that past Star Trek is best Star Trek. He can't stand that that Seth MacFarlane is making better Star Trek than him. That Seth MacFarlane's loving homage to fucking Star Trek is just beating the crap out of Alex Kurtzman's actual name brand Star Trek. He has Kurtzman has fucking everything. He's got all the keys to the cars. And Seth MacFarlane is just fucking ripping him a new asshole in this new dinky car made with love that's just fucking tearing Kurtzman to fucking pieces. So yeah, it's not just it's not just it's not just it's not just what it's also not what they did to Seven of Nine. It's how they fucking killed Icheb, one of Seven of Nine's kids and students and or pupils or whatever you want to call him. They fucking they fucking they kill him off in the most brutal way imaginable. Which, yeah, the fact that this brutality is fucking in a Star Trek series, in a fucking Star Trek series that fucking kids watch, that fucking kids watched it and kids watch Star Trek. As a kid, I watched Star Trek. And if I ever have kids, I'd never, let them watch Star Trek Picard. I wouldn't make that their first Star Trek. That's the new series and the new shows is how Star Trek is introduced to kids. New series and new shows of Star Trek is how kids learns. It's how they learn Star Trek when they're not watching the back episodes of Star Trek. The fact that the fact that a small child can consume this kind of garbage, the fact that a kid could probably get their hands on this fucking garbage. A young child, maybe 10 or 12, however young is young enough to start watching Star Trek. The fact that the fact that a kid can have access to that. If you're a parent or a normie who is a very, very casual fan of fucking Star Trek, too fucking casual for my fucking tastes, you'd have that guy. He could choose. He flips on an episode of Star Trek Picard. Randomly. His kid's there. He wants his kid to enjoy Star Trek. And then his kid sees the E-chip getting his fucking eye gouged out. You know, this is some fucked up shit. I'm sorry. Sorry, but it's not at the same time. I really hope CBS gets wise. I really hope that CBS gets wise to this bullshit. They probably are wise to this bullshit. They've probably wisened up. They know that Kurtzman's not good. Doomcock has said so. Do I believe that the new Emperor of Earth, so long as Earth doesn't go woke and the Blood Emperor, my king, the Blood Emperor, doesn't get to the Earth first? Well, yeah. I believe him. I believe Doomcock. So yeah. Just fucking blows my mind that this shit is allowed to get into a Star Trek series. Like there's no fucking quality control. There's no people have no fucking standards whatsoever. Just fucking sickens me. So yeah, I'm the Blood Knight of the Old Republic of Bloodganistan. Stay frosty. Stay sexy, San Diego. Get your jewels in one where you can. I'm a spaceman. Go fuck yourself, Alex Kurtzman. Go fuck yourself.